Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. So I know that last episode, which I totally didn't just record 10 minutes ago, may have been a little weird. In hindsight, I think that episode was not my best. So in order to help wake myself up, I ate an apple between recording parts. That has natural sugar in it, right? That should get me going. But I was also like, hey, you know what else has sugar? Cereal. I have cereal. And so I procured some cereal. And I have prepped it the good way. If you know the lore of the channel, you know how I prepare my cereal. And it's good. It's a good way to do it. It's fine. It's still crunchy at the top. It's good. I can get a spoonful in the middle. It's a little bit soggy. You layer your cereal, you know? That way you get the different moistness textures throughout the eating process. Do I have to label this video as social eating? Oh. I want a watermelon. Do you guys like watermelon? What's your favorite fruit, guys? Genuinely curious. Like, what are you... Tell me, comment your, like, top 3 fruits. I'm, of course, an apples kind of guy. Love me my apples. In my childhood, I ate a lot of strawberries. I fucking loved strawberries. You know what I mean? Strawberries were just good. They're solid. I didn't like watermelon as a kid. My mom would just tell me, like, you wouldn't like watermelon because I was a super picky child, and I'm a picky adult. But somewhere along the way, I finally got my hands on a watermelon, and I ate it, and I was like, Mama, I love the watermelon. Like, Mother Dearest, please, buy me watermelon. And she was like, oh, okay, that's reasonable. And then I've never stopped eating watermelon. Maybe one of these episodes, isn't it? Oh god, I can't speak what I'm chewing. Oh god. Okay. The blue string is a little too short for his head, but it gets stuck on one of his horns at first. So it does get stuck on one of his horns at first. But after a couple tries, the medallion sits proudly over his chest. Proudly. He's so proud of this. His dear master Anon made this just for him. Alright, enough messing around. How about we get started on the internet thing? Where do we even start? Gone. Oh. We do... Yeah, okay. Asterion excuses himself to go back into the tangled hallways, and returns a few minutes later with a... I can probably skip you. They have very pretty drawings. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Team built... Team... We'll watch. Every day you do the thing. Okay, so it's the same as before. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we good. Ah, okay. We do thing. We will click. We will click. And we do not have access to you. Yeah, we'll finish. Confirm. We'll do the woo. Video game. Video not responding. Minotaur Hotel, no! Minotaur Hotel, okay. They're doing good. They're all doing good. Man, Luke's really hot, isn't he? As you are having your lunch, you can see what could soon become an usual sight at the hotel. Luke coming into the restaurant, looking around for a moment, and, if there's no sight of Coda, heading straight to the counter to grab some food. Before he's made it out of the room and back towards the reception, Luke has already unwrapped one of the sandwiches and splits it in half with his talons. He opens his beak wide, so much so that it looks wrong, and swallows the portion whole. As much as you wish he and Kota would get along, you are somewhat happy to be spared the spectacle. You can see this becoming a somewhat sad routine. Okay. The fat dragon convinced her to help out with something. When I stumbled into her during lunch, she was all hyped up. Okay. Get your shit together, dude. Being able to talk things out is an important adult skill. If it bothers you that much, then you have to do something about it. Talk with her, or at the very least, reflect a bit about your role in all this. I don't want to think about the stuff right now. I'm on vacation after all. I could use a distraction. It will, make things clearer for me. Well, I'll let you do your thing then. Okay. Wait, there's no speedrunner choice? I actually, expected there to be, a speedrunner choice. One that's, a really pretentious, oh, my favorite is a series by Akihiko Shimbo, the best modern, something, pretentious like that, or, he's not actually my favorite. I don't dislike Shimbo's work. In fact, he probably made my, my favorite show of last decade, but, I liked his key animation work back in the 90s, and I kind of miss when he used to personally key animate. We're just gonna click this one, and we're just gonna go, right? Yeah. Before you can make your way over to talk with them, Kota approaches you. The dragon fidgets with his fingers, readjusting his hair, then grumbles under his breath before speaking. Oh, good evening, Mr. Renan. I'm pleased to see you again. It has been quite a difficult day, to say the least. Please do not get me wrong. I am more than happy to help out with the hotel, as much as I can, but I must admit, technology is not my strong suit. In truth, there have been moments throughout the years where I've been hesitant to get with the times. It got worse after the Second World War. Since then, it's been an endless barrage of advancements. I'm not so young anymore. I can't keep up with that kind of pace. But I've made peace with the fact that I should at least try to stay up to date with current trends. So, considering I have a hard time operating a smartphone, I'm afraid I was unable to help very much with the task at hand. As such, Asterion and I were unable to make any progress ourselves. However, and please excuse me for tooting my own horn for a second, I had an idea that ended up helping more than I ever expected. You see, I had a most
let us say, interesting conversation with Miss Greta. Yesterday, while I was helping her significant other act like an adult. As it turns out, she's an engineer. And when I invited her to inspect the basin, she was more than eager to help. Asterion and I were both very impressed with her contribution. I do believe we are a little closer to unraveling this problem. She went through the trouble of explaining everything, at a very quick pace, might I add, which got on my nerves after a while. But I do feel like I managed to grasp some of it.
Well. Okay. Computer not happy today. I will have to restart it. Maybe that's the issue. Is there a Windows update? That usually happens when, like, that thing. And you know how it is. Coda's tech went up by 1!
And speaking of getting on my nerves, I don't know what it is, but there was something off about that room into which we had to cram ourselves. Everything about it felt wrong. I suppose Mr. Asterion is used to it, and Miss Greta seemed to involve with the project to mind. But something about that room left me on edge. It goes so far as giving me heartburn. And between that and Miss Greta's enthusiasm, I'm afraid to say that I had a very stressful afternoon. So, I am sure you understand when I say that I yearn for some peace and quiet right now. If I head into the kitchen, there's something very soothing about prepping ramen. I do expect you to be here on time. You will not want to miss it. Asterion and Greta are right over there if you need them.
Okay. You head toward Asterion and Greta. Absolutely fantastic. What you have here could revolutionize, well, everything. Yes, I remember this dialogue. I'll revolutionize science with it. I am the strongest. Oh, now it's really soggy at the bottom. That's good. That's a good thing. Because that means the milk at the bottom will be very sugary and cinnamony. Because I am eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, it's my favorite. I like it a lot. I bought a box a few days ago and was like, look. I just really wanted it. It's fine, you know, Greta may be a fantastic engineer, but can she see why kids like the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? This video's a bad idea. I'm not uploading this. I'm uploading this. Soon after, Coda emerges from the kitchen and begins serving ramen to the guests. You had a conversation with the dragon during the morning and asked him to be a little more lenient with the guests' kitchen manners. Coda seems to have received the message, but he still thinks strained faces. Wait, he still makes strained faces when walking by some of the guests. Greta returns shortly after leaving, dragging Ishmael behind her. The pair sat close to the bar, making Kota's walk to and fro the kitchen longer as he does his best to avoid them. After you inform Kota of Asterion's cutlery fiasco, he connected the dots that chopsticks wouldn't do. Instead, he has prepared onigiri for the Minotaur to eat with his hands, a much appreciated respite from the oppression of silverware. Okay. Midway through his meal, Asterion stops and sighs. Is something the matter? Okay. We do thing. Oh. I see. It's having troubles every time, like, I skip a lot of text. I remember that happening sometimes during Shelter. I guess RenPy doesn't do very well when you're skipping a bunch. Or maybe it's probably like half that and my computer being fucking garbage. Yeah, it's like decent. Okay, how are we gonna clothe our friend? How are we gonna do it? Well, we gotta do this one. There's no question. It's gotta be... And he's gotta wear the moo. Wait, what? Oh! Okay, so it's the not member. The not lounge owner that meets him at night. Okay. Oh, he's got the little moon necklace. It's good. I like it.
Well, if it isn't Angus. Greetings, Mr. Walker. Did you have a pleasant night?
Pleasant? I wouldn't say a night can ever be pleasant if there's no one in bed with me. But yeah, sure. It was some good sleep. The room is a bit dusty and it smells off, but damn, the bed is nice. That music, though, just gold, pure gold.
Thank you kindly.
Although, I gotta admit, I didn't take you for a harp player, kid. You look, too rough for it. Too rough for it, you know. Plus, harps are a real girly shit.
It's not a harp, it's a lyre.
Same shit, Angus. Asterion resumes playing his lyre.
Mr. Walker, could I perhaps make a request?
You don't have to be all proper with me, Angus. Just say what's on your mind.
My name is Asterion, and I ask that you address me as such.
What? You don't like having a pet name?
A pet name? Why, I don't understand. Your treatment of me confuses me to no end, Mr. Walker. What do you mean by all this?
What? You don't get it? I think you're hot. Simple as that. I'd let you fuck me all night long. Just go right to town on my ass. I'm a tough guy, you know. I can take whatever you can dish out, so no need to hold back. And let me tell you, I fully hope you are packing a log down there.
Excuse me, you want me to... You?
Yes. What's so weird about that? Jesus, by your reaction, I'd say you never met a gay man before. What? Were you raised under a rock or something?
Gay?
Yeah, I like men. Both fucking man and getting fucked. You know, gay. Fuck, you were raised under a rock. You're from Greece, right? What kind of life did you have there?
So, this is normal nowadays, being gay, I mean.
You really don't know, huh? Yeah, it sure as hell is normal. And it's the best shit ever. Not everyone likes it, sure, but men are amazing. You can get all the sex you want. Being straight could never compare. Now, being gay is normal. It's on TV. People talk about it on the streets. There's so much gay porn.
I see.
Well, are you?
What?
Gay, duh.
It does not matter what I am, Mr. Walker. I serve the hotel. That gives me all the satisfaction I could ever wish for.
Oh, so you working is your kink, huh? Workaholic kind of guy. That's cool. Want to know what my thing is? Asterion plucks his strings and gives a sideways glance to the griffin. So, is that a yes? Good. So here's the thing that keeps me up. The stars. Look at that sky, Asterion. I've been all over. I know my constellations. I have a habit of stargazing, you see. And this night sky is like nothing I've ever seen. None of the stars or constellations I'm used to are there. It's like we're on another planet. What's up with that? If you don't mind me asking.
Perhaps. This land is indeed no ordinary place, so you may have already guessed. But I am afraid I don't know what to tell you about the night sky. It's been quite a while since I was last outside, and so I cannot for the life of me recall the constellations.
I see. Well, do you know if anyone's mapped out the sky yet?
It is possible, I suppose. We have had a number of guests over the years. A few were quite adventurous and enjoyed exploring the valley. Perhaps they mapped out the sky. But I am fairly sure there is no official constellations. Now, does that task interest you, Mr. Walker?
Interest me? Kid, look, I have no idea what kind of magic is going on here. Maybe it's a terrible idea to stick around this place. But damn it, mapping out a whole new night sky. It's gonna be just like when I was a kid. Ah, so he's like Nami from One Piece, you know, it's everyone's favorite mango. But that'd be a long while, wouldn't it? I don't know if I'm staying here that long.
I see. Are these, are there matters outside which require your assistance?
No, I guess not. I may look young, but I sure have a lot of spunk left in me. But I'm retired. Still, I have a home to go back to. A little cabin. So yeah, dunno how long I'm staying.
I understand. There must be people waiting for you back home. You know, Luke, you are much more pleasant to speak with than when you aren't letting your base urges control you. Why do you act like that? Do you have to be so, lascivious? All the time.
Well, do I have to? Nah, I don't. But it's fun. And you'd be surprised how often it gets me laid. Gets me in a whole lot of fights too, but I can hold my own. There's a thrill to it, you know. Just let it all out. Make my wants known. And whatever happens, it's gonna be exciting. Besides, it's not like it matters anyway. People will just end up forgetting me regardless, so might as well make an impression while I can. Even you. I'm sure you'll forget me when I'm gone.
No, I'll remember you, Mr. Walker.
Excuse me?
I won't forget you. I have a very good memory, and someone as remarkable as you is not easily left behind. You're just saying that.
You're just saying that to get to me. It's nothing you can control, right? It's the charm.
The charm doesn't work here, remember. I don't know how they work, so you will have to pardon me. But here, they are of no use. Perhaps that is something you should keep in mind. Whatever you say and do here, it may not be washed away.
That's kinda hot.
Why are you like this? I may hold my tongue often, perhaps far too often. I have a duty and a reputation to uphold after all. And here it is. Here it is just you and me. Why are you like this? Can't you speak to me properly? Surely you can, but you choose not to. Perhaps you are so used to being forgotten, you have no idea how to address others properly anymore. Or perhaps you just don't care about what others feel.
Hey,
I do care, okay? I'm just a fucking dumbass. But you better believe I care. I'd give the clothes off my back for a stranger if needed. Yeah, sure. The whole being forgotten thing messed me up. But I am useless. It's just I'm not a piece of shit. Do you wish to be remembered? Yeah, of course I fucking do. Then you are welcome to stay here. There is much work to be done, and we are always in need of more hands. But, fuck, that dragon guy's an asshole. Is he? He seems, terse. True, but that's a very rude way to put it, Mr. Walker. But tell me, does it matter? Assuming Mr. Coder is indeed unpleasant, are you saying you are more enjoyable? Does he have to be, shall we say, pleasant? Is it not enough to be good and kind, even if flawed? Damn, Asterion. You got some bite to you. I took you for a country bumpkin or something, like I'm used to. I'll think about it. That's all I'll say. There is yet another thing. Would the people in this hotel ever forget the man who mapped the sky's night?
Huh, okay. Well, I think this is a good stopping place. I want to go drink my milk. And eat the rest of my soggy cereal. Yes! I'll see you around, guys.